Theresa May has told EU the UK will go it alone after being blocked from helping to develop its Galileo system despite handing over £1.2 billion to create the network. Developing an alternative satellite service is expected to cost around £5 billion and come with hefty annual running costs. But the Prime Minister said it would not be in the national interest to use the EU's military system after being locked out of its creation. The UK's own global navigation satellite network will help guide drones, run energy networks and be used in smartphone services. Mrs May said, "I have been clear from the outset that the UK will remain firmly committed to Europe's collective security after Brexit. But given the Commission's decision to bar the UK from being fully involved in developing all aspects of Galileo, it is only right that we find alternatives. I cannot let our armed services depend on a system we cannot be sure of. That would not be in our national interest." The row over Galileo's secure services broke out in April after Brussels said it would restrict UK involvement because it would become a foreign entity after Brexit. Britain's armed forces were due to have access to the encrypted system in 2026, but the National Cyber Security Centre and Ministry of Defence said it would not be in the UK's security interests. The loss of more than £1 billion in the development of a service the UK will not use is expected to infuriate Brexiteers. But officials said discussions about the contribution Britain has made will be part of future trade talks. Defence Secretary Gavin Williamson said, "Space poses a new and increasingly dangerous front for warfare and it is crucial to push ahead with plans for our own world-class, independent satellite system. This also gives us an opportunity to draw on British skills and expertise as we leave the EU as a truly leading nation in satellite technology." Industry experts were asked to draw up alternatives to Galileo in August and key contracts are now being tendered. With more than 50 UK companies saying they want to be involved in the project. The system would use the UK's overseas territories and Crown dependencies as sites for the infrastructure needed to ensure the system has worldwide coverage. It will also be compatible with the US GPS system, which means there would be backup if there was a malicious attack. A failure in GPS services would cost Britain an estimated £1 billion a day. Mrs May said the UK had the security and satellite manufacturing expertise needed to create the new network. She said, "As a global player with world-class engineers and steadfast allies around the world, we are not short of options.